The 2013 women's club season kicked off in surprise fashion with several upsets in Week 1. We'll go through all of the top performances coming up right now. The weekend of January 26th and 27th was host to 3 water polo tournaments around the country. We start in the Northwest Division, where there was a big-time win for the Oregon State Beavers. In front of their hometown crowd at Osborne Aquatic Center, OSU knocked off Oregon 15-14 for the Ducks' first loss in the regular season in over 8 years. The team from Eugene had a 90-game win streak at the time, with their last loss coming at the hands of the University of Washington way back in April of 2004. Oregon State went undefeated on the weekend, also defeating Western Washington, Washington's B team, and Oregon's B team. At the same location, Sarah Middich of Portland State University garnered Player of the Week honors. She finished the weekend with 12 goals, 6 assists, and 6 steals. This was her second Player of the Week selection after receiving the same award in March 2012. The Vikings also ended Sunday with 4 victories and will go head-to-head with Oregon State on March 2nd in a battle of the unbeatens. Another breakout performance was showcased in Ann Arbor, where the University of Michigan had 5 victories at their Invitational. The biggest came at the expense of the University of Notre Dame in a thrilling 10-9 game, which ended in sudden death overtime. However, the Irish did have plenty of luck in their other matchups, defeating Michigan State, Central Michigan, and Illinois. Their own Ellen Dowling also took home Player of the Week honors after scoring 11 times and had 7 steals on the weekend. They will travel back to South Bend, where they will play host to the first Midwest Division games coming up this Saturday. And don't forget about the Pacific Coast Division, who also had games this past weekend. UCLA and UC Santa Barbara stood out with 3 wins apiece, although it was Cal Poly that went 4 for 4 in their contests, defeating the Gauchos by a score of 11-4. Well, that about wraps it up for this edition. We appreciate you tuning in. We'll see you next week.